honestly been so long since I sat down to film a YouTube video that I've been sat here thinking, how on earth do I start this? And I can't think of a clever way. So I'm just gonna say hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name's Chyaz. I make videos, although as I've mentioned, that it's been a really long time since my last video, but so much has happened. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for clicking on this and coming to hang out with me, because I've got loads to tell you, so this is going to be a big life update video. I don't know where to begin, so I'm just going to tell you why I've been away, and that is because I was planning my wedding, and wow, wedding planning takes up a long time. It's great and it's a really good reason for your time being taken up, but between working, doing photography, doing presenting, doing bits of acting and planning the wedding, I mean, I was active on Instagram still, and I'll talk about that more in a sec, but my YouTube channel and my blog were very quiet, and I apologise for that, and I hope that I'm going to be able to make it up to you with lots more to come, but I'll get on to all that in a second. So, as you may have guessed, me and Tiz got married, finally, after 10 years almost of being together. We are married. I have my wedding ring on here, and yeah, it was the most amazing day. We had so much fun, and we've just got back from our honeymoon, so this is the first week that I'm back. We only got back on Sunday, filming this on Wednesday, so it's been a whirlwind week. It's been a whirlwind like month/year, to be honest, as well. It's been crazy, fun, exciting, new, fresh, awesome, and very happy, very in love, very motivated as well. Like, now that we're back from honeymoon, I feel like it was such a good break, but I feel so ready to go. So you might have noticed that in terms of like talking about the wedding on YouTube and my blog, I didn't massively talk about it beforehand, and that was for a few reasons. Like, first of all, just like being able to have that planning bit as keeping things quieter, so I didn't want to necessarily talk about details of the day in advance because I didn't want to like ruin little surprises for guests, or there were certain things I just didn't want to talk about, like dresses and stuff. I just didn't want to talk about that because I wanted it to be a total surprise for Tiz and our family, and I just felt like it was going to be so much better to leave the wedding chatter until afterwards. So what I'm actually going to be doing is doing a full wedding series, mostly on my blog, which is chyaz.com, but I'm also going to be doing a few bits here on YouTube. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing on YouTube because I don't know what lends itself well to video rather than blog, because a lot of the wedding stuff is very like photography led because of the wedding photos and that kind of thing. But if you have any particular requests of videos that you would like to see that are wedding related, then please do let me know, because I would love to make some for you, but I'm going to be doing most of it on the blog. Some of it might transfer over. I think it'll just be a case of like waiting to see how it pans out when I'm actually writing everything up or planning everything out. So do go and take a look at my blog. I've actually been planning loads of really cool blog stuff. I feel like I've totally fallen back in love with my blog, which is really exciting, and there's some really cool photography going on over there as well. So, and it's very fashion and style orientated, because that's the direction that I've been wanting to move in for a long time, and I feel like I've definitely done that over the last year on my blog. So yeah, it's mostly style, fashion, lifestyle, and a lot of travel as well. So do go and have a little look over there on chyaz.com. That all leads quite nicely in. I feel like, actually, before I lead onto anything else, I feel like I haven't actually mentioned the wedding much, but I feel like I'm going to talk about it so much more that I don't want to overload you with wedding content before the series begins, in a way. But if you have any questions in the meantime, do leave them below. But we had the most amazing day. We're so happy. The wedding was like everything I could have hoped for, so more than, like, I don't know, it was more than perfect. I can't explain exactly what that means, but you have all these expectations in your mind about the wedding day, and then when it actually happens, it's different to what you think of it in the best way, because you can't like preempt the feelings that you get on the day. Like, it's just, I was so chilled out and I was so content. Those were like the nicest feelings, and it was great, and I just had so much fun. Partied really hard, but it was great. And as I mentioned, we'd just come back from the honeymoon, so that was another big life thing. So we did the wedding, and then like 2 days later we went on the honeymoon because we wanted to do it like straight afterwards. So it's been this crazy amount of time, but in a really great way for a really great reason. So for the honeymoon, we went to America. We went to Las Vegas, and then we did a road trip. So we went from Vegas to Joshua Tree in California, and then we went from Joshua Tree, we had a little day trip to San Diego, and I met one of my oldest friends who was my first ever internet friend, and I've known him since I was 11 years old, and we finally met, which was awesome. Yeah, so I went to San Diego, back to Joshua Tree, went to Palm Springs, which was awesome, very hot, very great, and then we went back to Vegas. And what I actually did, instead of vlogging anything to do with the honeymoon, because I didn't want it to be like that formal, like I wanted to just enjoy the time with Tiz, like my new husband, and just not have like a camera in his face, because sometimes he's not quite like on board with the vlogging thing, and that's why he's not always in any vlogs that I do. He just isn't a camera kind of guy, like, so I wanted to just do a bit on Instagram stories, and he did the same. But what I did was I made a highlight on Instagram, so you can go onto my Instagram page, which is Chyaz Samuel, which I'll link below as well and put everything there. You can go onto my Instagram page, and you can click on the highlight, and you can watch my whole story from the honeymoon. So you can come along, see what we got up to. It's really fun, and I know loads of you have already checked it out, so thank you so much for like your lovely messages and comments. It meant loads, and it was so much fun. It was great. Even though I've been quiet on YouTube, I've been really active, as I mentioned, more with my blog, but loads on Instagram. So please do give me a little follow on Instagram, because there's loads going on over there. Again, mostly fashion and style based, but there's always bits of like lifestyle stuff and day-to-day stuff on my story. So I'm really enjoying Instagram, love interacting with you guys over there. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be doing YouTube, and that's my next update that I wanted to talk to you about. So I have to be honest, last year was a pretty sad time for my channel. That's for a few reasons. Things that I've mentioned and that I've discussed on YouTube before, and in previous videos I've mentioned things, but there's other things as well. Trolling, cyberbullying, that kind of thing, and it was really getting me down. And it just made me feel quite negative towards the platform. And I feel like I stepped away from a lot of platforms which were like algorithm based and that kind of thing. Like, everyone knows that this YouTube subscriber situation is not good, like subscribers don't get videos properly, etc, etc. And I think that's why like I fell back in love with my blog more, because I felt like I had control over it. But I don't want to give up on YouTube, so I'm going to be trying to I'm going to do a video a week to start off with, because I feel like that's a realistic target. I don't want to tell you that I'm going to be doing 3 videos a week on these days at these times when I know that I'm not there yet. So I'm going to be trying to do a video a week for you to start off with. I'm really busy with I've got my finger in a lot of pies, if you like, and I feel like I need to be realistic, because I don't want to get people's like expectations to a particular level and just not meet them, and I feel like that's what's been happening with YouTube for a long time. So I want to be realistic. I want to try my best to do a video a week for you. I've got a lot of presenting work on at the moment. I'm getting back into the acting side of things again, and lots of photography and fashion things as well. So there's loads going on, but I want to keep my YouTube channel going, because this is where it all started. Like, this was the original thing, and that's why I don't want to let it die. But I know a lot of fellow creators have been really struggling. It's a really difficult one, but bottom line is that I want to do stuff for you guys. So my next video will be next week. It might be at the weekend. I think it might be a Saturday or a Sunday. We'll just have to see how we go. If you have a preference of a day that you think that you like to watch videos most on YouTube, whether it's weekend or weekday, let me know. And if you have any requests or types of videos that you'd like to see, let me know. I want to do some fashion-y lookbook kind of things, so that could be a good one. And then I guess like the last thing to say is that I hope you guys are all good. I love commenting, chatting with you. I always love asking how you are because I really care, and I know a lot of you have been with me for a long time, and I love to know what you're up to, how you're doing, so always let me know that as well. I feel like I've just talked and talked and talked. I don't even know how long this video is, but I just wanted to check in with you. Oh, by the way, if you're loving my little thing here, it's actually a bodysuit. It's from Nasty Gal. I think there's like not many left on the website because I bought it a while ago, but I'll link it for you down below anyway. So there is like a whirlwind whistle-stop tour of my life update. It's been an amazing year. Like 2018 has been like, I mean, it's going to be an unbeatable like year of awesomeness. But you know that my New Year's resolution every year is to make the year coming better than the last year, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. This year is incredible, and it's gonna be continuing to be awesome. I've got loads planned and I'm excited for everything. So that's about it for now. Thank you for watching. Thanks for clicking on this video and joining me. I know it's a big old struggle these days with YouTube to get your subscribers like in front of you to have a chat to for various reasons, but I appreciate it. Check out my blog, check out my Instagram page, there's going to be so much to come, and I hope you enjoy it all. And thank you for everyone who sent us like lovely congratulations messages and things, because it really means a lot. I've read all of them out to Tiz and it's made him smile loads, so it means the world. For now, I will speak to you soon. I'll have another video for you next week, so love you lots, have a great week. Mwah.